سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
This year in GK, a topic we've been studying was living life as a Muslim today. So we prepared a presentation, and each of us has researched an individual famous Muslim figure within the last 100 years, and we're going to present them to you. We're going to start with Mustafa.
Assalamu alaikum. I chose to research about Mohamed Salah. He plays for Liverpool, and he was born on the 15th of June 1992, which makes him 26 years old. Growing up in Maghreb, Egypt, he had lots of ambition, and this was epitomised by his 4-hour journey to training. Recently, his dreams have become a reality. After playing well at Roma, Liverpool picked him up for 35 million, and he has not looked back since. He won all the individual English awards there were to win, and more, carrying Egypt to their first World Cup since 1990, won the Golden Boot, breaking many records en route, PFA Player of the Year, Free Player of the Month, the Writers Player of the Year, and the Puskas Best Goal Award. His price is now valued at 444 million. He's been a model for Islam, and many Liverpool supporters now sing songs that praise Muslims. Despite his fame, he stays humble, and he's often seen at the local mosque and even helped out at the local chip shop. On the pitch, he is a very good poster for Islam, and his celebration is subdued. There are many lessons that we can take from him. During a spell at Chelsea, which didn't go too well, he stayed connected with Allah and is now enjoying the outcome of that.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to talk about Mohamed Salah, who is currently the head of Al-Azhar University, one of the oldest and largest universities of the world. As well as that, he used to be the Grand Mufti of Egypt from 2002 to 2003. The reason being head of Al-Azhar University is so influential is because most students become respected religious leaders. Given that the university has 300,000 students at any time, and Al-Azhar sends out a lot of religious leaders around the world. Mohamed Salah is a very influential figure in Islam. He was born in the 6th of January 1946. His birthplace is Qunna, Luxor in Egypt. He studied at Al-Azhar University and got a master's and PhD in Islamic philosophy. As well as studying at Al-Azhar, he also studied philosophy at the University of Paris.
Assalamu alaikum. I chose to study Malcolm X. Malcolm X was born in 1925 with the first name given, Malcolm Little. Growing up, him and his family faced prosecution by the KKK. By the age of 20, he went to prison for breaking and entering. In prison, he met the leaders of the Nation of Islam and joined them. In 1952, he left prison and preached about the Nation of Islam and racism. In 1964, he left the Nation of Islam because they were preaching wrong information. During the year, he done Hajj and changed his name to Malik al-Shabazz. During the years, he became more famous and preached about racism and true Sunni Islam. In 1965, he was assassinated by the Nation of Islam for exposing them.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I researched Farah, a British runner, as part of my project. Farah was born on the 23rd of March 1983 in Mogadishu, Somalia. He's now currently 35 years old. Farah wasn't born in a safe area due to fighting. After many years of moving countries, he ended up in West London with his aunt. He got bullied quite a lot at school because of his skin colour. As a result, he got lots of black eyes. He travelled between many countries doing running clubs and training hard, meantime doing part-time jobs at fast food restaurants. Farah first gained international attention in 2006, where he earned his first gold medal at the European Championships for 5,000 metre track. In 2010, he won 2 gold medals at the 5,000 metre and 10,000 metre track. He also got a double-double in the Olympics, so 2 gold medals at 2 different Olympics. Farah is an inspiration to Muslims because no matter what background you have, where you are brought up from, you can achieve what you want to achieve.
Sadiq Khan was born in Tooting on the 8th of October 1970. His dad is a bus driver and his mom works as a seamstress. He has 4 older siblings and 3 younger siblings. He went to the Metropolitan University and has been a Member of Parliament since 2005 and has been serving as the Mayor of London since 2016. Sadiq Khan is the first non-white mayor and boxes in his spare time. He is very influential because he is one of the main political figures of London, the capital of the UK. Even though he has been given so much power, he has stayed true to Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. I have researched Abdullah Quilliam, who built the first mosque in England. He was born William Henry Quilliam as a Christian, but in 1887, when he visited Morocco, he converted to Islam. After arriving back in Liverpool, he bought 3 houses in Liverpool and converted them into the Liverpool Muslim Institute. Alongside being a mosque, it was also an orphanage, a boarding school for boys, a day school for girls, a museum, a community kitchen, a science laboratory, and a newspaper publisher. It is estimated that 600 people became Muslim directly because of him. He is inspirational because he shows the impact that one person can have in a community. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Zakir Amwari. Muhammad Ali was born on 17th of January 1942 in Kentucky into a non-Muslim family. His name was Cassius Clay when he was a Christian. He started boxing when his bike was stolen at the age of 12 to try and get revenge on the people who stole his bike. At the age of 18, he won his first golden Olympic medal, and in 1964 he won the heavyweight championship. In 1962 he joined the Nation of Islam and changed his name to Muhammad Ali.
In 1966 he was arrested and stripped of all his titles because he was found guilty of draft evasion charges as he refused to fight in the Vietnam War. This was overturned by the Supreme Court and he later returned to boxing where he won back his titles as the heavyweight champion. At some point after retiring, he accepted Islam and became a Sunni Muslim. As he grew older, he suffered from Parkinson's disease. He made less and less appearances in public, but he did remain a faithful and devout Muslim. He publicly said that his disease was a reminder from Allah to humble himself. Muhammad Ali is a role model for all of us as he stood strong to his religion and beliefs even if it caused him to nearly go to jail.
Thank you to all listening to our presentation of these famous Muslim figures. Hope you enjoyed.
الذكر علم ونور الحاملات سنا ونور والرسمات هنا سرور يا حلوة تلك السنين.
The Safar curriculum covers all the Islamic educational needs of young Muslims today in a fun, simple and engaging way. Tried and tested for over 15 years at one of the UK's leading maktabs, the curriculum has been adopted by hundreds of institutions around the world and makes your child's journey in seeking knowledge easy, meaningful and dynamic. This innovative and comprehensive curriculum covers Quran and Tajweed, Islamic studies, du'as and surahs, as well as Arabic in an integrated and structured way. Visit safarpublications.org to find out more.